The world is trembling. Borders are burning. Cities once alive with noise now echo with silence and fear. The systems we trusted, power, money, government, crumble like dust in the wind. And when that final siren screams, when the lights go out for good, only one law remains: survive. History repeats itself. Every empire falls. And when the dust clears, it's the armed, the prepared, the relentless who rebuild what's left. This is not about paranoia. It's about reality. Because when World War III begins, when the first missile cuts the night sky, you won't be asking what's happening. You'll be asking, am I ready? This is your wake-up call, your rally cry, your manual for the next world. These aren't just weapons. They're lifelines. Each one a symbol of freedom, resistance, and survival. So listen close, because when the world ends, the man with a plan and the right gun becomes the last line of defense. Number 1. AR-15 lightweight, reliable, battle-tested. The AR-15 isn't just a firearm, it's a statement. It's the weapon that bridges chaos and control, the tool that refuses to quit even when the world does. Born from innovation, refined through decades of conflict, the AR-15 gives you adaptability like no other. Short barrel, urban defense, long range, precision power. It eats dust, rain, and mud, and still breathes fire. In a world where supply lines collapse and chaos rules, modularity isn't luxury, it's survival. With countless parts, endless calibers, and millions in circulation, this rifle becomes your best chance at staying armed when everything else runs dry. It's not just a rifle. It's the modern symbol of resistance. When tyranny rises, the AR-15 answers. Number 2. AK-47. If the AR-15 is precision, the AK-47 is brute survival. Forged in the fires of revolution, carried through deserts, jungles, and frozen wastelands, the AK is war's survivor. It doesn't care about mud, sand, or blood. It works, always. When the world turns to ruin and you're scavenging in the ashes, this gun will still run like the day it was forged. Its simplicity is genius, its power undeniable, and its message? Eternal. You can break my world, but you'll never break my will. The AK is the voice of resistance. From insurgents to freedom fighters, it has written history in fire and iron. When the storm comes, you want something that never fails. That something is the AK-47. Number 3. Glock 19, compact, precise, relentless. The Glock 19 is the sidearm every survivor should trust. It doesn't jam, doesn't hesitate, doesn't care about dirt or time. It just works. And when seconds decide life or death, that's everything. You can carry it anywhere, concealed or open. It's the gun you sleep with under your pillow when the night outside feels too quiet. Ammo is universal, maintenance is simple, and reliability, legendary. When your rifle runs dry and you're face to face with chaos, this pistol becomes your heartbeat. Because in the last seconds before the fight ends, you don't need fancy, you need flawless. And that's what the Glock delivers. Round after round, storm after storm. In the darkness, trust the weapon that never sleeps. Number 4. Remington 870. Sometimes survival means confrontation, and when you need to make an entrance, the Remington 870 answers. It's not elegant, it's not subtle, it's the hammer of reality. A pump-action shotgun that has stood guard in homes, trenches, and patrol cars for over half a century. It delivers raw stopping power that no handgun can match. One shot, one decision, one wall of lead. In close quarters, it's judgment day in your hands. And with the right shells, slugs, buckshot, or breaching rounds, it becomes your all-in-one tool for defense, deterrence, and dominance. When fear kicks down your door, you don't negotiate. You rack the 870. And in that chilling metallic sound, every intruder hears the truth. You came to the wrong house. Number 5. Ruger 1022. Not every shot needs thunder. Sometimes, survival is silence. The Ruger 1022 is small, simple, and deadly efficient. A rimfire rifle built for endurance, scavenging, and precision in the quiet. It's the perfect training weapon. the one you teach your kids with before the storm comes. But don't underestimate it. Ammo is light, easy to carry, easy to find. And when the world runs out of 5.56 and 7.62, this rifle keeps you in the fight, quiet, steady, unseen. It's the hunter's tool, the prepper's friend, the survivalist's secret. Because sometimes, the smartest survivors aren't the loudest. They're the ones who move like shadows, strike like ghosts, and live another day. Number 6. Mossberg 590. Born for the battlefield, forged in the chaos of war. The Mossberg 590 isn't just a shotgun, it's a fortress in your hands. Used by the US military for decades, this pump-action monster is designed for one purpose: never fail when everything else does. Steel-toed ghost ring sights, bayonet lug, this isn't a hunting toy. It's a combat tool meant for mud, blood, and night. In the ruins of a world without law, the Mossberg 590 becomes your final word. You can clear rooms, breach doors, defend your home, or send a message no one mistakes. Each shell carries the weight of your will to survive. Each pump echoes the rhythm of defiance. When the line must be held and retreat is no longer an option, remember, the Mossberg never backs down. Number 7. Springfield M1A, before the AR, before the chaos. There was the M1A, the civilian brother of the legendary M14. Powerful, accurate, time-tested. This rifle was built for those who stand their ground when others flee. Chambered in 7.62 NATO, it hits with authority. Reach out past 600 yards and remind the enemy that distance offers no safety. In a world that's crumbling, this rifle speaks for the old America, the one built on grit, iron, and will. It's not flashy, it's not new, but it carries a spirit that modern weapons forgot. The spirit of the soldier, the farmer, the citizen ready to fight for freedom. When the dust settles and the world writes history again, one truth will remain. The M1A doesn't just fire rounds, it fires resolve. Number 8. FN SCAR. 17 precision meets brutality. Speed meets strength. The FN SCAR 17 is not a weapon, it's evolution. Used by special forces around the world, the SCAR was born for asymmetric warfare, for when every bullet must count and every second decides the outcome. Its recoil is smooth, its accuracy surgical, its frame light, modular, battle-hardened. In the chaos of World War III, adaptability is life. And this rifle adapts to everything, from desert heat to frozen silence, from rooftop defense to open field engagement. It's the rifle of professionals, the kind used by those who don't miss. But beyond that, it's a message to chaos itself. You might burn the world, but I'm still standing. Number 9. CZ Scorpion. EVO. 3. Cities will fall first. Concrete jungles will turn into battlegrounds. Tight corners, narrow alleys, endless threats. That's where the CZ Scorpion EVO 3 earns its name. Compact, agile, fast. A 9mm submachine-style carbine built for close-quarters domination. Lightweight polymer frame, low recoil, fast reloads, perfect for urban fighters, survivalists, or anyone defending what's theirs when the grid collapses. In the chaos of block-by-block warfare, you need mobility more than firepower. You need control more than brute strength. And the Scorpion gives you both. Sleek, efficient, lethal. Because when the walls close in, and the fight comes to your doorstep, the Scorpion whispers one word: strike first. Number 10. Savage Model 110. When civilization ends, the hunt begins. Not for sport, for survival. The Savage Model 110 is the bolt-action rifle that has fed families and guarded borders for generations. Its accuracy made simple. One shot, one meal, one chance. Chambered in everything from 308 to 3006, it gives you reach, stability, and reliability when the world's gone quiet. While others scavenge, the hunter survives. He moves through the wilderness with purpose, knowing every pull of the trigger must count. This rifle doesn't scream power, it whispers patience. It's the weapon of those who think ahead, who adapt, who endure. And when the ashes settle, it won't be the loudest who live. It'll be the ones who knew how to hunt. Great. Number 11. Barrett M82 M107. When distance becomes your ally, nothing speaks louder than the crack of a 50 BMG. The Barrett M82, also known as the M107, is the thunder that stops machines, the sentence laid down on armored nightmares. Imagine an empty highway at dawn. A convoy appears on the horizon. You do not whisper. You erase. This rifle is heavy. It demands respect. It demands space. But when you need to disable an engine, shred a sensor, or deny a bridge, nothing else will do. Its bite is long-range and absolute. It tears through steel, electronics, and arrogance. It's not a hunting tool. It's a strategic lever. In the smoke of war, it becomes a line in the sand, a public warning written in fire. Owning this is owning deterrence. Few will challenge you when they hear the single, cold report that says you are not to be trifled with. Distance doesn't save the unprepared. It exposes them. The Barrett ensures you decide who crosses it. Number 12. Thompson's submachine gun history is carved by icons. The Thompson is one of them. A silhouette of rebellion. A drum of thunder. A legacy of the streets and the battlefield. It carries the smell of oil and gunpowder. It carries stories of speakeasies, soldiers, and desperate men who fought for a different kind of night. Close quarters. Rapid fire. A voice that demands attention. It's not the newest name on the roster. It's not modular or trendy. But some tools are timeless because they work when chaos is personal. The Thompson's weight and rate of fire make it a brute force answer to panic and raid. In a world where nostalgia and necessity collide, the Tommy gun is a reminder. Some things were built to be feared, and for good reason. When the night grows lawless, bring the legend. Let the thunder do the talking. Number 13. HK MP5, Silent Steps, Calm Breath, a flash of steel. The HK MP5 is the quiet professional in a world gone loud. Special Forces trusted it because it is precise, compact, and surgical. It doesn't announce itself with bravado. It moves like a shadow and finishes like a verdict. In hostage corners, in dark stairwells, in the tight arteries of a fallen city, the MP5 gives you control without chaos. Its 9mm rounds are predictable. Its handling is intuitive. It makes the operator look better than he is. When stealth matters more than spectacle, the MP5 is the hand that guides the fight. This is the tool of trained resolve. Measured, effective, lethal when required. Bring it for the moments when every breath counts and every mistake costs too much. Silent, precise, unforgiving. The MP5 is the bullet that finds the problem before the problem finds you. Number 14. FN Minimi M249 SAW. War is noise. War is weight. War is sustaining the fight when everything screams to stop. Enter the FN Minimi, known in U.S. service as the M249 SAW, the squad's heartbeat. This is not for the lone hunter. It's for the unit that refuses to break. Sustained fire, suppression, the ability to shape a battlefield with a belt of steel and resolve. When enemies mass, when they surge, when momentum becomes the difference between retreat and survival, the SAW draws the line. It spits rounds to keep heads down. It buys seconds. It buys decisions. It feeds the rhythm of coordinated defense. Yes, it weighs a life of sacrifice. Yes, it needs logistics. But in a collapsed world where organized pockets still stand, this support weapon is the price of holding ground. Fire holds. Fire wins. The SAW makes sure the ground you stand on stays your ground. Number 15.